Hoş geldin. Hız. Hani F1 arabalarından daha hızlı geldin yani. Eyvallah. Sağ ol. Gündem işareti. Sonra. Eyvallah eyvallah. Ve
War. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
beğeniyi de unutmayalım Selim. Tek kişiyiz ama.
You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit.
Juggernaut oldum.
We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Gitti. Abi. Oh. Güzel. Heyecanlandım. Bismillah. Allah Allah Allah Allah.
While Mateo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing this story makes me worry for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Aditi were proud volunteers. We would have
Bak
done
bu
anything
adamın
for a
anlattığı gerçektir. Çünkü yani kızına söyledi. Niye yalan
The church
söylesin?
was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first. All that was left after the flame troops were some
Evet, hikayesi böyle bitiyor. Ölüyor. Dın dın. Dın dın.
A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Evet ya. Yani 2 tane hikaye bitirdim.
All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Zaten o ilk 2 hikaye 4 bölümden oluştuğu için bu oynadığım 2 bölüm, diğer de yeni sonuncusu 4 bölüm filandı yine. Ama 4. bölüm şu Çanakkale'de geçen o 3 bölümdü diye hatırlıyorum. Bakarız şimdi bu bitince. Bu kısa zaten.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Mateo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there. Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
Ne kadar param var ki? Maşallah maşallah. Ya ben de oynuyordum da bıraktım, öyle çok iyi arabalarım yok da. Yani böyle video çekebilirim onda, telefondan böyle oyun videosu. Seninle birlikte. Böyle bir iki araba hediye edebilirsen hani eyvallah. Eyvallah.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target. The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself. I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Yapabilirim.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Mateo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Were you still safe behind your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
Yani ben mobil oyun videoları çekmeyi bıraktığım için ama böyle birkaç video yapabilirim senin için.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh, God. Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
Ben sana nereden ulaşabilirim ki, böyle Discord'un olsa oradan da konuşabilirdik de. İyi
I had to
olurdu.
find Mateo. He could have been anywhere.
Yani her arabanı istemiyorum da 3-5 iyi olan.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Olur olur.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Bir tane drift için bir önerim var yapabilirsen. Böyle Nissan 350S tarzı bir araba varsa onu o tarz seviyor mu drift için? Yani evet, öneri vereyim dedim. R34 yapabilirsin ya, o daha iyi.
Before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Ohohoho! Selim görüyor musun?
Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Ya benim için J34 falan fark etmez ya, bana böyle Nissan tarzı öyle bir şey araba varsa
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches.
öyle yapabilirsin yani.
I knew my friends were trapped. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort.
Eyvallah.
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead. Fire. Fire everywhere. There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling.
920 yeter ya.
I no longer had my armor. It was
Çok
impossible.
da güçlü olmasın yani, yeterli miktarda olsun benim için yeter. Evet ya. Ha, boss fight atacağız şimdi, hadi bakayım. Aa, öldü. Bu kadar hızlı ölmesini beklemiyordum ya. Ya. Evet ya. Lan ölmüyor. Geldik düştü. Öl lan, öl!
I don't know how. I just knew
Yok ya.
Matteo wasn't there.
Sen Car Power King Multiple biri mi oynuyorsun, ikincisi mi? Ben ikincisi de var diye biliyordum da.
I still think about that field. Every day.
Allah korusun yani yakanını savaş alanında aramak.
I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving into the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No! You...
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
Bu hikaye kısa ve özdü ya.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight.
Aslında 4 son 2 hikayede 3 tane bölüm var.
We came from all over the world. The innocent, the
Hadi
arrogant,
bakayım.
and the brave.
Geldi
We thought the war
bizimkisi.
was to be our rite of passage, a grand adventure that would make us all equal in our quest for glory.
Hazır mısın Selim? Gidiyoruz Çanakkale'ye. Ne için? Oyunda mı? Logo oyunda mı yaptı? Oyun için. Yapacaksa yapabilir. Ben daha şimdi bir bakacağım da.
Frederick Bishop? Oh, God. Hey, are you Frederick Bishop?
Nope. He's dead, sorry.
But isn't this your picture?
I suppose so.
Jack Foster. I'm your new charge.
No, you're not. You have to take this kid off me.
Of course not. He came all this way just to see you. Frederick Bishop, the pride of Australia. Even lied about his age to get past conscription.
You know Morse code?
Yes.
Follow me!
Şimdi yok edeceğim kendi kendi insanlarımı.
What a disaster. Our first wave didn't stand a chance.
Look at all their defenses. How can we take the beach?
We have the dreadnoughts this time. Plug your ears, kid. It's gonna be loud.
Send these coordinates. That's it. Time to go. Whoa, where do you think you're going?
With you?
Level your gun. Yeah, okay, you're staying here. And you will move up with rear command only after I fire the signal flare. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Try to stay out of trouble.
We have to get to the top of the beach.
Selim, ne oluyor bilmiyorum da senin mesajların bana bazıları daha yani önceki mesajların yeri geliyor böyle. Çok garip. Oo. İyi oldu ölmesi. İşaret fişeği daha sonra, şu an değil. Oh! Öyle öldürmek kendi askerlerimizi, kendi askerlerimiz.
Time to send up the flare.
Şimdi işaret fişeği yollanıyor.
Fucking kidding me. Come with me. Here. Look at that, huh? Kid, you lied your way into hell on earth. You just wanted a statue of yourself in your town square.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, kid, get up. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You're Australian. We're impossible to kill.
Sen hangi telefon kullanıyorsun?
I guess so.
Unless... Not Keeley, are you? Now, first things first. Yeah, come on, stand up. Follow me. Arm in here. Just arm out. Butt into your shoulder. That's it. Cheek against the butt. Oh, that's it. Point it where you want to shoot. That's it. Okay. Put your feet apart a little bit.
I was beginning to think I already lost my Australians.
What can I do you for?
Not you, the boy. We need a runner for the front lines.
Really? No.
Yes.
No. You can't make the kid do it. He'll just stumble into a firefight and get killed.
No, I can do it.
No. I'll do it.
Fine. You're here with me, and you will be running.
O haberci hikayenin ismini söyledi. Oha. Oppo Reno 4 mü? Ben de Oppo kullanıyorum. Oo kardeşim, ben de Oppo Reno 5 Lite kullanıyorum. Bir dakika ya. Modele bakacağım hemen ayarlardan. Yanlış bir haber, bilgi vermeyeyim. Oppo Reno 5 Lite, evet. Koş koş koş.
You can do this!
Jesus! This whole thing is going to shit. I need to get back to Whitehall.
But I didn't.
Birdeki ait o en son dediğin car parking multiplayer 1'deki ait mi verir mi sana? O araba mı bir şey mi? Tam anlamadım.
Bishop, go tell rear command that we'll be moving up.
Don't worry. I can handle myself here.
Head down. Got up. No open areas. Got it?
Got it.
Gotta get to rear command. Wait. Where is everyone? For those who didn't hear from a runner, the Allied position is lost. Artillery fire ordered to cover retreat to beach, shelling the village and outlying forts. Shit. Foster! Fucking Brits. Shelling their own position to cover a retreat.
ID ha. Tamam. AID değil, ID. O bilgin tamam. Tamam. Oyunu açıyorum. Hemen Battlefield'ı oynarken arada hallederim. Ara sahnelerde.
Artillery already? Fucking hell. Okay. Now where's White?
Remember your training!
Whitehall, use from the rear.
Save it, Bishop. Help us here first. Get out! Protect yourselves, men.
Bizimkiler geliyor.
Go to hell. Get out of here.
Right. Ready when you are.
Full-scale retreat. They're gonna shell the village and the fort to cover us. We need to get out, now.
I sent men up to secure the fort.
A dead man. Who went?
Only those who volunteered, so naturally, all of them.
Fucking kids.
Well, you remember being his age?
Foster. Fuck. I gotta get that kid.
Go.
Maşallah.
I'll pretend I didn't see you.
This isn't on you.
Of course it is. One more death for me to live with. Go, go, you don't have much time.
Storming a fort by myself. And I called Foster a pinhead. Now, where's the entrance to this damn place?
What, again? You sure you didn't just want to shoot me?
Come on. Let's get you out of here. Place is about to come down any moment.
We can't leave. There are still hostiles coming, and we can't outrun them with our wounded.
You get going then. I'll cover your retreat.
The bishop is still...
I'll make it look like I'm capturing the fort. It'll be enough distraction. Once you get past Allied lines, send up a flare. Let me know you're safe. I'll make my retreat then. Oh, so you're disobeying orders now?
Well, I assume you did to come here.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a proper Aussie now. Gotta look the part.
Right. Up and at 'em, lads. Let's go.
Sailor gear.
I'll take you all on! Bizden biri vur! Acele et!
Bloody flamethrower! Can't believe they're actually going to fall for this.
Kurşuna dizeyim! Müdafaa ediyorum! İlerine ilerle! Mevkisine yat! Gördüm seni domuz!
Jack better be close. Can't keep this up.
Buyur. Bir dakika, hemen hesabımı bir kaydediyorum da bir dakika. Tamam, ben sana arkadaşlık isteği attım. Geldi mi sana?
In the deserts of Arabia, an insurgency war was raging years before I got to France. Tribes of Bedouins had united to fight a war that was very different from the one we fought in the trenches. Using small mobile units, they challenged the might of an empire, and they were rallied around the ideas of a single, influential warrior. Ideas of freedom and change.
Ben sana attım arkadaşlık isteği. Bu hikaye de bitsin de. Oh maşallah. Ha tamam. Pardon. Sen Instagram var mı ya? Oradan konuşalım. Hani iletişim kuralım.
The Arabian Desert. A vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil, the lifeblood of our new mechanical century. For more than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia. In the desert, you rely on good planning, but you also hope for a dash of luck. And luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo. A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements. A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen. The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
Evet gördüm Selim.
When your enemy has better weapons and better equipment than you, steal from your enemy.
Evet evet Suriye tarafında filanız.
There's a world of difference between seeing something and having it in your own two hands.
Efendim. Oyundakini mi kastediyorsun? Ha, gerçek hayattaki okey.
İşkence etmeyeceğim sana.
Sen nerede oturuyorsun Selim?
Hadi lan.
Ya tamam onu anladım. Yani gerçek hayat.
Tamam. It's over.
Ben bakayım.
Well, you did
Benim
not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Benim burada 24 derece. Camım, balkonum vardı odamın dibinde. Cam açık orada. Havalanıyor.
I was rather depending on it. Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear. Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you
İstanbul, ben Samsun'dayım.
Even now, an engine of destruction scours this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh. Ah, you animal! Zara.
Now I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one.
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend. Of course, obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans had named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert.
1919 değil mi? 19 Mayıs 1919'da çıktı. Birkaç gün sonra da Samsun'a geldi. 1907'de değil diye hatırlıyorum. Yani Samsun'a gelişini kastediyorsa.
3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our false orders. How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up to her. The Bedouin treasured their horses, and in return, those animals granted their riders unparalleled speed and mobility.
İyi bir soru. Ne meşhur? Aklıma geliyordu 3-5 bir şey. Bizim Bafra pidemiz var. Bafra ilçemizde bir tane pidemiz var. O bizim burada Amisos tepemiz var, böyle bir tane güzel bir yer öyle. Bandırma Vapuru müzemiz de var orada. O Atatürk'ün geldiği yerde. Öyle 3-5 tane var. Sence sesli dalayım mı ya? Daha hızlanır gibi. Tam sessiz gideceğim.
A single order wouldn't be enough. Ottoman protocol required the message to be received in triplicate before the
Atabilirsin.
train would acknowledge it as genuine.
5000 ne olur fark etmez. Bende 3-5 araba varmış ya. 600.000 param var. Çok modifiye yapmadım ben. Zaten öyle bölümleri falan bitiriyordum. Çok öyle takılmadım.
We were putting a great deal of trust in Zara's capabilities, but I had complete confidence that she would carry the day.
Görüyorsun. Tam da gizlice gideyim derken. Tankla öldüreceğiz artık.
You see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means... the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But... I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
We slipped away just in time. Till Kitchi was a fool to think we'd ever stay after he escaped.
The carnival won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think.
The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed. I'll deal with any sentries, then rig explosives on the track.
Yes, and I'll rally our fighters.
When I blow the lines, the train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast, you need to attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and find you're out there all alone. You know that.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with
Evet, hak
before the
etti.
explosives could be set.
Evet, son düzlük. Bence. Yani İstanbullu olduğunu söyledin ama yani nerelisin ki? Yani bir tarafın İstanbullu. Sniper şov yapıyorum şu an senin için.
Those troops in the village had to be dealt with before we could push on with our plan to destroy the train.
Tamam söyle ya, nerelisin?
Once Zara secured the town, the trap could be set for the arriving train. Once Zara secured the town,
Sasladık mı onu? Ha, iyi. Şu hikaye bitsin de oynarız şimdi.
vengeance can be a sweet or bitter brew. How did you find it, Zara?
And you're right, we do need to think bigger, act bigger. Maybe even the Suez Canal. Tell me, what do you know about battleships?
Kur ya sen hesap diyorum oyun kur da